10. 10 again is the name of the game. Hi, kindergartners. It's Miss Hulsart. And like I told you yesterday, once again, we're working with 10. That's right. And I made a rhyme. Look at me go. So friends, today we're going to start a new game. And it's a little tricky. So I want you to pay super close attention so you know what we're doing. Now friends, as you heard me say, today we are working again on finding ways to make 10. Now pay very, very close attention because our game today has a lot of parts. It's called How Many to 10. Now this uses 10 frame cards and a different kind of recording sheet. So watch what Miss Hulsart is going to do. First, I deal a card. And then I need to show the same thing on my recording sheet. So first I'm going to do it by picking a counter right here. Now I need to fill all the rest in with my other counter to show if I start with 1, how many more do I need to get to 10? There we go. So now when I record, you'll see I press here so I can write on my recording sheet. I know I have 1 red and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellow. So I can say 1 plus 9 equals 10. Now if I want to flip another card, I'm going to come over here and click on the cursor and flip. Ooh. Now this one has 0. Am I going to put any red? No, absolutely not. So I can start by putting a 0 and then I can fill in the rest in yellow. I'm going to use red and yellow every time so I don't get tricked. Friends, if I fill up a whole 10 frame in yellow, how many yellows do I have? That's right, I have 10. So 0 plus 10 equals 10. Then I'm going to press the arrow again and flip another card. Now, if you don't want to use counters, you can choose to color. So if I want to do red, I can choose to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I'll write my 9. And then I can come up here, pick my yellow, color it in. Oh, yellow's kind of hard to see that way. Maybe I'd pick another color. Maybe I'll pick blue, just so I can see it. 9 plus 1. Now, I think using the counters, which I click the stamp, the circles, and then I pick my counters, I think that's easier. But it's up to you what you want to use. So let's try another one. What do I need to do first? That's right, I need to put the same number of red counters as I see on my 10 frame card. So, Miss Hulsart clicked the wrong thing. Click the stamp, the 3 circles, and the red. 1. I'm going to fill the whole top, which we know is 5, plus 1 more. 5, 6. So I can write my 6. What do I need to do next? Yeah, I need to fill in the empty squares with yellow. So I click the stamp, the circles, and the yellow, and then I click every time I want to fill it in. How many yellow do I have? That's right, 4. So I click on the pen and the color so I can write it in. Now, it's going to be your job to do this 8 times. 8 times to try and do this to the best of your ability. You will see it will give you a chance to do it 8 more times. You don't need to do that many times. You only need to do the 8 and then press the check mark to turn the work into your teacher. Now the only other thing you have to do today, friends, is to work with 10 frames. Remember, if you press the button, it will read to you.
10 frames. Math word, 10 frame. 10 frames can help you count.
And I can press the button again to make it stop. So you're going to listen to this, and then we're going to skip this part. We're going to skip 2. We get to 3. There are birds near the tree. Drag birds into the 10 frame. So you need to drag all the birds near the tree. So I would drag all the birds that are near the tree and put them in my 10 frame. You can see I go from left to right and top to bottom. I'm not going to grab any extra birds, only the birds near the tree. And then I'm going to write my number on the line. Then when I click again, I'm going to drag all the birds. Am I leaving any birds on the tree? No, you're absolutely right. I want to drag all the birds from next to my tree over into my 10 frame. And then when I'm all done, this one uses 2 10 frames. When I'm all done, I'm going to write my answer, my number, on the line. When you're done, you're going to press the check mark to turn the work into your teacher. Now friends, today our objective is that students will be able to find a missing addend when the sum is 10. Your criteria for success, how are you going to know you're doing a great job in math? 1. I made my red counters match the card I flipped. Now remember, when we flip our 10 frame cards, it shows us red counters. So on our recording sheet, we have to put our red counters just like it shows on the card. Then I filled the rest of the 10 frame with yellow counters. Remember, we're adding to 10. So once my red counters match what's on my card, then I need to fill the rest of it up with yellow counters. And then I need to write a number sentence to match my 10 frame. So if I have 4 red and 6 yellow, then I would have 4 plus 6 equals 10. Good luck, kindergartners. Have fun.